From the Chattahoochee Tech Studios, this is your Paulding County Cast, catching you up on the latest news, social media, all the interesting happenings, and a whole lot more right here in Paulding County.
Welcome to your all-new Paulding County Cast. It's our brand new name, Paulding County Cast. I'm Melissa Carter along with Doug Harding. Let's take a look at our top stories. A Paulding County man has been convicted of killing a woman in 2022. Deputies responded to a 911 call reporting a shooting on February 5th of 2022 at 258 Old Locklear Road in Dallas. Upon arrival, they found 35-year-old Shauna Dover dead with multiple gunshot wounds. Investigators revealed that a fight had occurred between Dover and the suspect, 32-year-old Justin Smart, before the shooting. Smart was arrested at the scene. On May 17th of this year, a Paulding County jury convicted Smart of voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and then he was sentenced to 25 years in prison for killing Dover. This from MSN.
Inmates James Meeks, Jamey Latty, and Mark Powell have been sentenced to federal prison for trafficking firearms, methamphetamine, and fentanyl in Northwest Georgia. While incarcerated, Meeks, who was from Dallas, orchestrated a legal transaction using a contraband cell phone. U.S. Attorney Ryan K. Buchanan said Meeks will serve 2 decades in federal prison after his state sentence, with Latty and Powell also receiving lengthy sentences. The ATF and DEA highlighted their commitment to combating drug trafficking. This from justice.gov.
A Paulding County man is fighting for his life after a motorcycle accident last month, according to his family. Johnny Carter was taken to Kennestone Hospital Trauma Center after a crash that threw him 20 feet from his bike. Carter's injuries include 2 collapsed lungs, spine fractures, broken ribs, and more, according to the GoFundMe created by his wife, Alex Carter. She stated the doctor said a 5-minute delay in the 911 call could have been fatal. The family, with 5 children, is asking for financial help with food, gas, and utilities. This from WSB.
Checking the weather today, scattered thunderstorms today with a high in Hiram and Dallas of 85, lows in the upper 60s. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high in Hiram and Dallas of 87, lows in the upper 60s. And finally, Friday, plenty of sunshine, and we'll have highs in the 80s, 84 to be exact, Melissa.
Yay, yum. I love that. Not too hot, not too cold, just perfect pool weather.
It's the Goldilocks and the 3 bears of weather.
98.7 Chat Tech, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
So for each of our programs at Chattahoochee Tech, we have an industry advisory committee. Those are people in each given industry that will employ our graduates when they get finished with our program.
We have students that are placed at manufacturing companies such as, let's say Glock, for example, the gun manufacturer, because they have machinery that's running 24/7 to create the guns. So all the way from that to healthcare, where like hospitals, for example, they're running 24/7 and they have machinery that needs to be running 24/7 as well.
My program is specifically for students who want to be in healthcare, but maybe don't want patient contact. Maybe they want to be in healthcare, in a healthcare field that's recession-proof and they're helping people, but maybe they don't want blood, body fluids, any of those elements in their life. So they may choose healthcare management to be on the opposite side of the patient care.
Visit chattahoocheetech.edu, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
Learn how to succeed and win big in life, plus much, much more. Listen to the Red Hot Read podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
And we're back with more of your Paulding County Cast.
From WSB's Facebook page, a Georgia ex-daycare worker is accused of abusing multiple victims under 11 months old. Jeremy Kick said, lock them up and throw away the key. Then Linda Millsap says, I think it's a woman. Even worse, lock her up with the lifers and let them have their way with her. Lisa Mobley said, you'll get what's coming to you when you mess with children. And Ashley Morgan said, death row. From the Paulding County Uncensored Facebook page, this is from Anonymous, did anyone hear a loud boom or have their house shake? Mark Kilgore said Saturday night around 7:30 near Hyam Sudi on 61. Yeah, our dogs went nuts. I'm guessing dynamite or tannerite, too loud for fireworks. Brandon Whaley said probably one of the many meth labs in Paulding County. And then Chris Mims said breaking ground on a new car wash.
You know something? I have to hand it to the people of Paulding County. There's some funny people out there.
Exactly. Well, your weird story of the day. This is a good story, but it's weird because this is from New York.
Okay.
And a woman misplaced her ring on the train, and a ticket clerk named Nicholas Apple and MTA police officer sprang into action. Okay, so I'm not trying to diss New York, but if you're on the train and you miss a ring, you think that everybody's going to come and you don't expect that. Well, they did, and despite initial setbacks, they filed a police report, traced the train's location. Officer Doe found the ring in Brooklyn. So it switched trains and went to Brooklyn. After much effort, the ring was returned to its relieved owner. Apple, a recently engaged man himself, said, "We tried our best because we know how much it meant to her." The commuter left happy and grateful. And this from ABC7. But I can't believe that the New York train system all gathered to find a small little ring.
That's like Bizarro New York.
Mm-hmm.
And here's some events to get you out of the house.
Here's what's happening in Paulding County. This Saturday from 8:30 to 4 p.m. is Paulding Storage Yard Sale at Paulding Storage in Dallas. Also Saturday at 9 p.m., Cosmic Gypsies at 278 South in Hiram. And finally, June 15th, beginning at 8 a.m., pet adoption event at Dallas Tractor Supply. That is in Dallas.
Get a tractor, get a dog.
Life's a constant hustle, and at Credit Union of Georgia, our focus is crystal clear. It's all about you. Juggling a million things? We get it. That's why we're committed to providing the best service imaginable. We're not just your credit union, we're your financial allies. Knowledge is our power, from crafting basic budget plans to navigating the local home buying scene. Questions popping up? We've got you covered with fast, friendly answers. Because we want you to spend more time living your life. Imagine a financial institution that truly cares. That's Credit Union of Georgia inviting you to join us. If you live, work in Bartow, Cherokee, Cobb, Dawson, Paulding, Pickens, or Union County, we want you as a member of Credit Union of Georgia family. Because here, you're not just a member, you're part of a community that cares. Ready to experience banking that revolves around you? Call us at 678-486-1111 or visit cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia. Your financial journey, our priority.
A new, exciting podcast about dads for dads. Legacy Makers, a conversation for dads. Download now wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Paulding County Cast wherever you get your podcasts. Checking our sports, Paulding County, everybody's off, so can't wait to get later on this summer, get more scores with that. But we do have some Braves baseball. They're off to Boston for a couple of games. Then they're traveling to Washington to face the Nats this week. Also, Atlanta Dream, they'll be at home versus the Liberty. That's happening at 7:30 p.m.
One Bartow County family has a unique reason to celebrate as 3 generations of valedictorians mark a legacy of academic excellence at Adairsville High School. Callie Victoria is the latest valedictorian graduating this year. Her mother, Sharon Victoria, was a valedictorian in 1995, and her grandmother, Joan Nelson, held the title in 1961. The Victoria family legacy continues with Callie's younger sister, Savannah, currently ranked number 1 in her class. This from 11 Alive.
Did you notice that all the valedictorians were women? Where are the men? Are the men not as smart as the women in that? Yeah. Whether you're new to church, have been a Christian for many years, or looking for a fresh start, you're welcome at New Season Church. New Season is a place where people can believe in God, belong to a family of believers, and become fully devoted followers. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. Join us for one of our 2 Sunday services, 9 or 11 a.m.
Hi, this is Pastor Steve Flockhart. Whether you're new to the Paulding community or have been here since the day you were born, New Season Church is a place where all are welcome. From our exciting children and student ministries to our engaging Bible studies and small groups and events, I promise New Season Church has a place for you.
New Season Church, just off Highway 278 at 4457 Atlanta Highway in Hiram. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. New Season looks forward to seeing your entire family this Sunday, and feel free to check us out online at newseason.cc. We believe what comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us. We look forward to seeing you Sunday at 9 or 11 a.m. at New Season Church in Hiram. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by their respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on this site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast.